Yo, yo, yo. Hey, you. Yeah, you. What you doing, man? Sorry, no, it's good. It's your main man. House. This is House Reacts. Y'all already know what it is, and if you don't, just know, snow globe that, man. Hopefully y'all good. Y'all having a wonderful, magnificent, splendid, spectacular, beautiful, enchanting day. You know what I'm saying? So, we got dig on. We got. How many videos we got? Hold up. Let me check, man. Let me check. See how many videos we have and how many we got to do. While we doing this, let's go ahead and take a scroll through House Reacts. Yes, sir. The channel, your channel. Yes, sir. Why is it not going to my page? Why is it not going to my channel? Oh, all right, there it go. I don't know if y'all can. We looking at my phone either, man. See, we got, yeah. 62 subscribers and 94 videos, so that's 6 videos we gotta do. Hold up, let me count up. This will make, that'll be 2, 3, that'll be 3, that'll be 4, we gotta get 2 more, so, yeah, I got y'all. I know how we go round it up. Told y'all the last video, this gonna be the recap. This gonna be the recap of all the videos of the elite, or the 100 videos, you know what I'm saying? Cause we gonna have 100 videos. We got 62 subscribers. We got 94 videos. And we did this we started in August, September, October, November, December. So a 5-month ratio. That's not bad, you know what I'm saying? Organically, like, and I don't use all the social medias, like, I don't even be on Facebook at all. I think I deactivated that junk. I posted on my Twitter here and there, posted on my Instagram mostly. I ain't did no promo, no advertisement or nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Cause I gotta make a YouTube page for House Reacts. No, I mean, an Instagram page for House Reacts. And I'm making another YouTube page for Couch Talk. So, yeah, that's what we gonna do. But yeah, man, bring y'all something different, yo. You know what I'm saying? I've been scrolling past this junk for a minute, man, like months probably. You know what I'm saying? Dude say he took 36 ecstasy pills within a 3-day duration, and he died, but came back to life type. So it's like I guess it was a testimony story or type thing. So we'll get into this joint here. This will be interesting. See what is see how this play out. But yeah, man, y'all ready for this new year, man? We got a lot coming up, man. I'm getting back into this training. I got off course for a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I got off, and it wasn't even that long. I done gained weight back and everything, but it still don't take nothing for me to gonna go work out, do some jump. It's like I still got the, you know what I'm saying? But I done gained the weight back ASAP. So what I think I'm going to do, or what I'm going to try to do, Lord willing, I be wanting to do this raw vegan junk, man, where it's like everything is like, it ain't nothing cooked. It's vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, stuff like that, man. Like I don't really, well, I do got a bad eating habit. I'm a snacker, dog. I like to snack. Like, I can eat, but give me a dig on some chips, some water, or some gummy bears and water, dumb little junk like that. Though I be doing junk like that, snacking. Ain't nothing but sugar and processed junk and starches. But I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna at least for January, I want to just do I might chill back on the meats and Nah, but you gotta keep some protein in there. Peanuts. Yeah. Supplements and stuff too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna lay off on the meats and the starches. You know what I'm saying? So the bread, the chips, cookies, cakes, like pies, like bread, anything, you know what I'm saying? Fried stuff and all that. Cause I definitely gained some weight back. I was down to 222. I'm back at 230 something. This was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how quick it goes. So I'm going to redirect my focus. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and just other health wise, like I want to try some. I ain't never tried no black seed oil. I think I had some sea moss before. It's been a while since I had some. My cousin told me to check out some chlorophyll, like chlorophyll drops. Heard that's supposed to be real good for you. Black seed supposed to get the mucus and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna do that because I gotta get my junk back clean. Matter of fact, I was just on Amazon. I need to put that order in so the junk can come within a good amount of time. Cause I am gonna order. Matter of fact, we chilling. Well, y'all chilling. I'm working. Y'all chilling. I'm working. Yeah, I'm at work. Okay. I can order this joint right now. Yep. Nature's Way Chlora Fresh. About to order me some damn shampoo. It's junk. Cause I gotta get everything, dog. Like, I just don't want to be in shape and toned up, and no, I want to be a good running car. You feel me? Classic, baby. I want to dig on feel good, look good, breathe good, hear good, see good. You know what I'm saying? Taste good, all that. You feel me? Pause. Not like that, but I'm just saying. I want to dig on. Oh no, I don't do that. Aim my camera up a little bit. Don't mess it up, house. Don't mess it up. I guess that's better. Y'all still know what I'm doing. But anyway, we still good. Yes, we are. Yeah, but yeah. So that little jump, you know what I'm saying? I want to be good inside and out type jump. So I already did a little 7-day detox when I was on point. So that's still like my system ain't, you know what I'm saying? That was on that 7-day jump, so I'm going to have to do another, like a bigger detox for a longer duration of time. But I think I've talked too much and I've been slow rolling as usual. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna get into this while I get my smokables. Yeah, I get y'all eatables, edibles, drinkables, eatables, smackables, flippables, rollables, whatever you do, man. Do you, but do it responsible. I'm about to stop this too because I got to get back on my health trip. So before this year, I'm going to dig on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to OD, but I'm going to indulge. I ain't going to lie. I am indulging. But I'm about to start that too because I got to get back on everything else like I was doing. And I missed that. Like, you ever been at a point in your life where it was like, dang, you won't smoke and you won't drink and you were fully like sober, clear-headed, full of energy, you was eating right, drinking plenty of water, exercising, doing everything, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, I miss being like the whole complete package. Like, dang, I feel good, I'm like, my skin is clear, I'm dead gone, I can run, I ain't out of breath from this or that, you know what I'm saying? Vibrant, I'm just, you feel me, got that glow. But yeah, I want to get back to that, man. So that's what I'm working on. What y'all working on? You know what I'm saying? You can start now. You ain't gotta wait the next year. You can start. We can start right now. You know what I'm saying? On certain things that we, you know what I'm saying, that we got planned. But like I said, I've been talking too much. Let's get it.
Pack of pills, and these was ecstasy pills. And so I take these pills down to Miami, Florida, and by day 3 they did a pill count. Man, I was at 64 pills.
You took 64 ecstasy pills.
I took 36 in 3 days.
I could never get into the pills, man. Had a pill one time. Burnt my stomach up. Never again.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, man. 2002, I had a roommate in Young Hall. His name was Cam.
You don't sound like no Florida person.
Cecil and Broadway. So they was always talking about the Kentucky Derby, and I'd never been to the Kentucky Derby. So while I was at Kentucky State University, I'm like, man, let's go down to the Derby, man. I had the short booty Cadillac, you know what I'm saying? Out.
Okay.
CD detachable face. So I was like, okay, let me go.
No, yeah, that's the throwbacks where you can take the Jake off.
Because I seen people that look like me in a metropolitan city in Kentucky. I'd never seen a city in Kentucky like this. It reminded me back home in Philadelphia.
Oh, you from Philly? I'm about to say, I know you ain't sound like you were from Florida.
Here, I seen the opportunity to connect with other young men that grew up like I did. And that's how I started here. I would always come down on the weekends, go to O'Malley's. I would go to a little spot, you know what I'm saying, the Coles. I would go to, forgot the other names of some of these little spots, Phoenix Hill. So, yeah, these are clubs that I was attending because all my homies, we didn't have any nightlife opportunities in Frankfort, Kentucky. So we actually took the opportunity to go to Louisville because it was the closest city. And I wanted to go down there with people that had good credibility because Louisville was nothing to play with.
Right. Kentucky.
I'm intensely sick. Man, did I? I had too much fun. I made it back at 7:30 in the morning to grab some breakfast from the cafeteria to make it to my 8 o'clock accounting 2 class. You know what I mean? I had opportunities to go to University of Louisville to the Red Barn. But these are relationships that I still have with people to this day, that when I walked into this building, he's a business owner. So I'm able to see those, how we started from the bottom, and now we here.
You look a little different. And I understand that you had like a big change in your life. And, you know, when I met you, you were a little bit skinnier. So, like, you look a little different. So what transpired or what happened, I guess, in the last 3 to 4 years to have you be like how you are now?
No doubt. I died. August 15th, 2020. From age 13 up to 36, I would.
So he died from the 36 pills. I'm guessing that's what it is. Obviously, that's what it is. I could never get into the pill scene. Was y'all pill popping, man?
Various substances. Started off smoking marijuana, weed, loud, grass, whatever you want to call it. That was the gateway.
How old is you?
And it began as a.
When somebody say, especially when people talk about gateway drugs and grass and junk like that, they gotta be a little. He don't look that old though. He probably like my age, like he 30 something.
Drug. It began as something I would get a sack and I would hold it all the way to the party on Friday. I got to college. The people also smoked. So it gave me the opportunity to find conversations and meet with people from Cleveland and Columbus and Indianapolis and California, all from connecting, from smoking after class, smoking before class. But it got to be a codependent because then if I didn't have that weed, I was upset. My moods would change. I'd be altered. I'd be quiet. But then when I noticed,
it be like that sometimes. Like especially if you Jones and then you dig on, get to that point where it's like, dang, I gotta have I'm not about to eat. I ain't about to sleep. I ain't about to work. I ain't about to do this if I ain't smoking. Type junk.
It's coming. I'm excited again. So of
Yeah,
course you
he was
smoking,
jonesing.
you chase it with your black and mild, right? You gotta have
Oh
that
yeah,
black.
the black.
Then it got
No.
to a point where, of course, you drinking, alcohol, beers, to also bring a different type of inebriation while you're intoxicated. Then it started getting into the pleasantries of when you're engaging in intercourse. So I would felt like I needed these different substances to
Okay,
perform at a
so
level.
that's how he got over to the pills. He was trying to get an upper, literally.
For my self value that needed to be stroked because I wasn't getting the attention and respect in areas that really mattered far as my intellectual capabilities. Being that I handled myself well in school, being an SGA. But what I did do, I felt like I performed good in relationships and
Right,
interactions and
right.
intimacy when I was under these substances. So now I feel like I gotta do that in order to perform. I don't know how to talk about
Nigga,
it.
that Jake going crazy, killing the joke. Can't feel nothing, can't feel my face. Like, this joke going stupid. Yeah, nah, that's what. I guess I could understand that. That'd be the pill chase. Like if you start popping them and it's like ecstasy is like a sex drug anyway. You there going doing all that, then you like, dang. Ooh, especially if you around people, everybody booted up, everybody in that joint, you know what I'm saying? You got the janks, they going ready for whatever, whenever, however, and they going, you like, dang, yeah, y'all know what I do. Oh, you know what I do. Like,
How to do that.
ego.
And that was toxic because, toxic masculinity. I was seeking validation in the wrong places. So I was always one of those that be like, nah, I ain't with them E-pills. I ain't with Molly's. And during that time, the boys from Detroit, it was coming down with that pure
Oh,
strength.
yeah,
And
boy.
one time I tried it.
Yeah, boy.
And man,
That's another thing I ain't never messed with, Molly. But I know people that dibble and dabble, and when that wave came out, like you said, his face look right there. Yeah, that's exactly what everybody was doing. Some walking damn zombies.
it took
Turned
me to
up,
the next level and
going
different
crazy.
areas of my life from performing sexually. The feeling I had of being numb and like I was.
I remember, it's a minute ago, man. It was a party, like at ODU, like on camp, we're like off campus, but like in the dorms type junk. You know what I'm saying? Not too far from the site. But anyway, it was a party, and we like, you know what I'm saying, we was always like out the hood, whatever, in the neighborhood, and well, it's Pop Place, you know what I'm saying? It's Pop Place, Norfolk type, so I can talk, you know what I'm saying? And if you know about like the outskirts of how like Pop Place is, like over there, like 38th, anything close to ODU, like they got a lot of apartments and junk, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So anyway, it was a junk we seen. I'm like, yo, what's happening? What's good? And she like, oh, y'all wanna come to the party? I'm like, look at them niggas. They like, yeah. We ain't doing. We just on the block. You know what I'm saying? And then I think my other homeboys went. Me and my other boy, we ended up staying on the block or just posting on the porch or doing something. We ended up doing some other junk. They went to the junk. Long story short, somebody had spiked the dead on punch with Molly. So people was in that jank getting out their body. And all the other stuff too.
Touchable. I was getting to some money, and that led to another thing. I started with cocaine. See, I have my boys from West Virginia. I ain't gonna stand on too much, but we was getting to it, and they would, hit me with this, take me with that, and I was supposed to be the one making moves, making plays, but I ended up trying it because see, my pops was a functional addict,
Right.
and so I grew up seeing my dad wearing Coca-Cola mink coats, taking me to Atlanta to hair shows, keeping all the pretty shit. He was knocking the free base in the 80s. So I was like, if my daddy did it and he's functioning, I can do it too. And I think that's where we go wrong.
Exactly, dog. dog, especially coming up. We all seen it. Functional drunks, addicts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, we seen it. We all came up around, and it's like, dang. You be like, dang, why they so messed up? Like, I'll never get to that point that I'll be out there bugging on some junk like that. Like, dog, they probably felt the same way. You feel me? We be looking like, oh no, I could never, like, dog. Have y'all doing it now? You feel me?
See others in our environment function and look like they're having a good time, but we don't see them crying at night when the pack is gone, or crying at night when nobody else is around. So I tried the Molly, then I tried the cocaine. Next thing you know, I'm snorting heroin, trying that on the low end.
He tried Molly, then he went to cocaine. He said heroin, that, dog. It's just drugs, it's crazy, dog. Like, yeah, I might drink here and there sometimes, and I might even smoke, even though I'm about to chill on that. Like, oh, that's what that is. I'm boiling some eggs in the kitchen. I know I keep hearing something. Hold up, y'all. I gotta go check. I can't burn down no, like just like the other day we was talking about in the video, like, dang, what if I'm like, hey yo, help, the house is on fire type so like, dog, I can't have that happen. No sir. Excuse me. Yes, sir. And just like that, we are back. You sitting on something? Sorry about that, y'all. For the inconvenience. That was so unprofessional, but luckily we're family now, you know. But what you was saying though? Hold up, I gotta put my mic back on. Tripping. Boiled my eggs, had a dig on. Take them out the joint, let them sit in that cold water for a minute. You know what I'm saying? What was that?
Nobody knows this about me because I'm still wearing a shirt and top.
Okay, yeah, he was talking about the drugs. He went from Molly to coke, then heroin. Yeah, drugs. Dog, it's crazy. Matter of fact, I was just reading the other day, they talking about there's a new drug out, some junk called ISO. I forgot what it stands for. out of cephatine, some junk. But it is said to be 1,000 times stronger than what was it stronger than, man? It was 1,000 times stronger than something, but then it was 20 times stronger than. Hold up, let me see if I can find it. Sorry. No, I ain't sorry, man. What the hell you apologizing for, dog? They already know what's up. Niggas know what's up with me. But no. Anyway, man, I think it was like 12 or 20 times stronger than fentanyl. I'm like, who is doing these drugs, dog? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I ain't messing with it.
You know, I still look presentable. I still go get haircuts at the barber shop. I still got on $400 sneakers. You know, I still got on chains. I still can represent myself and sit with other dignitaries. But I was sneaking and geeking, you know, and it caught up with me because I started having impulsive behavior.
But then again, depending on where you from, dog, that's a trend. That's a certain places. That's how niggas really do. Like, I know, like Louisiana. I know niggas in Louisiana that do a whole bunch of junk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they, you would never know. Like, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Then I know it's like people that used to smoke the lace joints and the butt nakeds and the. You know what I'm saying? That's a normal thing in certain places around the world that's not even heard of. Like here, you don't, in Virginia, I ain't heard nobody doing butt nakeds and Sherman and doing, like, they was doing it, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like it is out there.
And I'm working for Louisville Metro government as a micro business coordinator where I helped over 180 businesses go into business in Louisville Metropolitan in 3 years. And 85% of them still have sustainability. I lost myself one time because I'm at work off Xannies. You know, I'm doing all this. I'm coming back from Jersey. I got the perks. I got the tabs. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to pop one of these just, make it through the day. And it caught up with me. And I lost my job. I lost my mind. I lost relationships.
Damn.
I had to start working at Amazon, and I'm taking jobs just to make it through delivering pizzas, and now I can't forgive myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm beating myself up more than anybody else. So I said, you know what, f it, I'm going to leave everything. Left my relationship. I was engaged with a young lady for 8 years. And I said, I'm going to Miami to be an A&R, chase this music.
Right.
One of the biggest mistakes I made, but it failed to help me to success. And
right.
Got a 100 pack of pills.
More drugs coming in.
And these was ecstasy pills. So I take these pills down to Miami, Florida. And by day 3, they did a pill count. Man, I was at 64 pills.
Oh, that's all that you had left.
You took 36?
I took 36 in 3 days. And I was still functioning. Right? 2 pills for the average man, you good to go. I'm popping them like they Skittles because my body was so immune because I'm snorting cocaine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my body was already accustomed to that level of poison.
Right.
But it was nothing but the grace of God that didn't allow me to flatline. And so I'm in the back of their car. We're on the way to a party, 8th and Collins. And I felt my body and my spirit separate. I was going in and out of consciousness. I could see flash. You know how they talk about the flash and shit, where you see every picture, everything that you went through in your whole motherfucking life? I seen all that. And it scared the out of me. I seen my daughter's faces. And I said, God, please don't let me die. Give me one more chance at life. And that's how I got to a point where I asked for forgiveness. And they left me in this house, bro, for 3 days to sober up. They didn't want
Look, I know that's like, yeah, of course it's scary. I know that's a scary feeling. It's like he said, you get, like, you almost get immune to it. It's like, dang, you've been doing it for so long. It's like, nah, that little dose, like he said, don't work no more. I need more. Like, then you take another, it's like, dang, I need more. So it's like, that's something like how you see, for instance, like, you got artists, rappers and stuff. We is smoke a lot. Snoop smoke a lot. Currency smoke a lot. But you like, dang, they be doing this, and doing this, and doing that, doing this, going here, going there, doing this, and they doing this. But like, dog, they been doing it for so long now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, I can function. It's not a problem. But like he's saying, he mixing all this other stuff and adding in, going heavy and going crazy. And it's like, dang. And that jump finally hit him. Like, I guess it was like, dang, dog. Oh yeah, this that hit. Like when you be trying to, you get high or whatever, you keep hitting the cellar for so long, you like, dang, then you break that roof, you like, oh snap. Like, yeah. I guess he reached that moment.
Around me 3 days, and I prayed on my knees, stretched out on the floor. Because see, at 13, I received the Holy Ghost. I was going to a Pentecostal church, apostolic. Mm-hmm. I knew right from wrong. My uncle was a pastor, mm-hmm. but I always dealt with nature versus nurture. So nurture, my peoples told me Bible study. We're going to read the Bible. We're going to go to prayer meetings. We're going to go to church. But my homies was like, that ain't cool. We smoking. We getting high. I got this 40 on me. We running through these women. And so I always was pulled in both of these directions.
Right.
So I knew what to do. I got on my knees and I stretched out before God and I cried. And God gave me a second chance, man. They took me to a Greyhound station and tried to put me on a bus back to Louisville, but you know me, I wasn't going for that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I'm here for a job. And they was going to New York City. One of the guys was an artist, and he was going to go perform at that point in time. And in my mind, I don't got no money on me.
Greyhound.
I don't got no cell phone.
Got Greyhounds. I don't think we got one no more.
And I was like, I got to get out this motherfucking car. I got to get out this car. So only thing I could remember was my father's phone number. I called my father, and I told him I was on 95, and was he at home? He said, yeah, pull up. I thought you was in Miami. Man, bro, they dropped me off and didn't even wait to see the door close. They pulled off. My dad seen me, and the clothes I was wearing was a dirty T-shirt. You know, I got locks, you know what I'm saying? You know, they all right today, but at that point, they ain't been done in like 2 months. So, you know, I was rocking rough.
Right.
And it scared my daddy to death. And he said, you can't stay here. I'm in my 8th year of sobriety. And I just now finally got a $185,000 home, and you can't that up.
Well,
they took me to a psychiatric ward.
Damn.
And for the first time, I realized how my life was impacting other people. Because I had to spend my birthday in a psychiatric ward. I couldn't use pencils or any sharp objects.
Dog, them little wards be, man. I seen the one here, like they got at the hospital in Norfolk and whatever. I mean, like it ain't, I don't know, that junk weird though. It's still like, that's crazy. But it ain't like how they be in the movies, like people getting drugged out type junk. Like it's kind of like you just monitor. Like I don't know, that junk weird.
I had to use markers to do crossword puzzles. I had to, you know, start to gain back my consciousness. I had to watch movies all day because we didn't have access to cable. My daughters called my dad. I was like, where my daddy at, man? Shit, we ain't seen him. It's his birthday. So I had to detox for 30 days, man.
Okay.
And, it was very humbling. Having to have your father bring you underwear. Having to have your father bring you socks and sweatpants. So for the first days, I had no clothes. So I had to wear what people left in the box. So I had to put on clothes. And I'm a fly motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I like to wear that nice shit. But I had to learn, just because I looked good on the exterior, internally I was dying. I was decaying.
I ain't gonna fret, man. It's like, some is like some of your worst times impact you so much and just bring out the best in you for real. Like, that's how I be feeling. It's like, I know, like, the times of my lows but it's like once you get through that junk, it's like, damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It is humbling. It is humbling to be stripped of this or to lose this, have to restart all over, rebuild, and yeah. But that junk just make you better, make you 10 times better.
Because of the different substances I was putting in my body was separating me from the God that was my creator. And so he had to reel me back in. And it changed my life, man. It changed my life.
When did God like show up and then you actually just started following what he said do?
Man, that's a great question. So I checked myself out of the third facility that they asked me to stay in. And I'm walking down Smyrna, Delaware with everything I own in a garbage bag. And it flashed before me. He was like, I still want to use you. I'm giving you content now. I'm giving you relatability. I want you to go back to the place where you started all this. And I'm like, what? Go back to Kentucky? I thought we was going to do something new. He said, nah, I want you to go back so people can believe in me because they knew you one way. And I want to show them how I got the glory in your life. I want them to see what I'm doing for you now because you want to help somebody else. So I came back to Kentucky right after Labor Day. And I moved into a sober living house with other men. I had to share a bathroom.
A halfway house.
And I started working at Chewy Pharmacy. But God had to rehab it. He had to rehabilitate me. Like, my brain was so f***ed up, I couldn't stand the mental capacity to do work that would involve the computer. So I had to start off with just learning how to be on time. I had to learn how to be dependable again. I had to learn how to clock in and out of work because technology was steady advancing.
Sheesh.
So from that,
he was down bad for real. Like, start all the way over, ground up.
point, I met this young lady, and God works through people, man. And she believed in me. She helped me with my technical skills. She helped me apply for jobs because I had a master's degree and I was working below my purpose. So I started working with University of Louisville as a youth program coordinator. But he had to rehab me for a whole year. A whole year God was giving me ability to be able to take constructive criticism. Because, you know, when you're using drugs, it's all about you. You're self-centered. Can't nobody tell you shit. So God had to get me to a point where I could take constructive criticism.
Right.
And that was important. So I got this job at YVPRC, and they paid me $50,000 a year. I'm like, damn, it's the most money I've made in my life.
Right.
He took me out of a BMW Z4 that broke down on me on the way back from seeing my mom for Mother's Day and put me in a 2015 535.
This was what?
And my credit was shot. And I drove off the lot off of Blankenbaker in a 535 series with 3,000 down. That don't happen. God was just telling me, I still want to use you. I wrote a book called What's Happening to Me, and it's dealing with adaptation intelligence for at-risk youth and also for adults that used to be at-risk youth. And it got published through Newman Springs Publishing. But I started writing this book while I was still using it, but God wouldn't let it get published because I was still sneaking and geeking. And
man. Them niggas in there wild. But man, I got some homeboys, right? I mean, me as well, you know what I'm saying? I want to do other things as well. And I'm going to, but I be telling them like, dog, y'all can use that junk, flip it and use it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be out here still out, man, dog. You still here. You got a time and opportunity to start. You know what I'm saying? You might not know how, you might not got everything figured out or how to go about it, but just start, dog. If you just gotta take a daggone notebook and just start writing, write. You know what I'm saying? Do little videos, whatever, man. Just like, dog, you can use it. Your life story, you know what I'm saying? You can reach a lot of people.
Wanted me to be all the way finished with that. I had to be dead to that because I couldn't be speaking to millions and to young kids, and I'm still going home getting high. I had to be relatable and transparent. So I got a book. Then I did a podcast. It's called Checkmate 1921. It's on Anchor. And it's in over 15 different countries, from India to Taiwan to Japan to Ireland to United Kingdom to Germany, Singapore, Puerto Rico. Oh! So I'm like, wow. And he's using me by telling my story of what I've been through. I get a PMP certification. They pay me to go get certified in project management. So now I'm an assistant project manager with University of Louisville. Not only that, I get a relationship with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I get a chance to take my kids to Gatlinburg for spring break. I get to show up at my daughter's coronation and pay for the dress. I get a chance to show up to birthday parties, and I'm booking out Top Golf. I'm booking out the dinner. So they're getting to see dad able to function and not need a drink while he's doing it. Not need to go get high while I'm smelling like weed in front of them. They get to see me be consistent in my moods, being happy without being under a substance.
Right.
So is that true freedom?
It's true freedom. It's liberating. I get high off of me now. And it's the best feeling I ever had in my life. I'm loaded. I'm going to keep it all the way real, which I shouldn't probably say this, but you know what I mean? I'm loaded. I mean, I just now got a situation where I'm playing with some money now. You know what I mean? But I know what to do with it. I bless people.
Right.
I'm investing in Airbnb.
Talk, man, talk.
I'm investing in event spaces. I give to my kids. They got a fund set up. So all these blessings are gifts through sobriety. I'm in my second year of sobriety now. I've been clean for 2 years.
So, yeah. I think I need 2 years. I need 2 years. Give me 2. Shoot, matter of fact, Lord, do it, and you can do it in 1.
Man, so yeah, the program that you got coming up, what will you be doing in that?
Okay, so this new program is called PAVE, Parents Advocating Violence Engagement. So it's with Kenny Boyd. Kenny Boyd used to teach this program called Youth Alive. And it helped young people have something constructive to do. And it taught them some of these principles that I want to share with you. Speak less. Let your results talk for you. Listen more. You cannot learn if you don't listen. You cannot grow if you don't learn. React less. The less you react, the better you can respond. Observe more. The more you observe, the clearer the situation. The clearer the situation, the better your reaction. The better your reaction, the better your results, because we're a result-driven society. So now we get opportunity with this 12-week curriculum where I'll be speaking on self-love. So I can talk about self-love now because I love myself. I can look in the mirror and say I love me. So that helps me love humanity and anybody else that I run into contact with. So this opportunity now is where
That's dope, man. That's dope, though. That they're gonna go through that, come back, get right, and then within 2 years, you're taking your kids out of the country, you speaking to people, you giving back, you living your dream, and you still building. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's true though. Like a good, clear year of focus and dedication and grind and work and just consistency, man, we all would be in a whole different place. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we need. I ain't gonna say we need to do. I can't speak on nobody. That's what I know I need to do. You feel me? Focus, stay consistent, keep grinding, keep pushing, and just watch what happens. You know what I'm saying? Can't lose like that.
helping parents who are dealing with their son that's still getting high and they don't know what to do. Do I put him out because he got the bag in his house? He's bringing in guns. I get to talk with different constituents in JCPS school system when they're trying to deal with the mental health aspect, because the doctors can't prescribe this healing that we got. Educators can't prescribe it. It takes a user, an addict that came from that environment that can be relatable to these kids and let them see now what God is doing in my life.
So if there was one thing that you could tell one of those kids or any addict that's wanting to stop, they understand that they put handcuffs on themselves, they really can't get them off. What's the next step? What do they need to do?
The first thing they need to do is fall on their face and ask God for help. That's the first thing, because they have to realize they're powerless over something greater than themselves. And once they realize that they're powerless to something that's greater than themselves, they can then give the power to God to orchestrate change in their life. And it's real. When you pray, God hears you. And from that point, He'll direct you and show you people that'll help you. People that are human beings will provide you opportunities. If it's going to rehab, you got to humble yourself. If it's going to therapy, I go to therapy twice a week now. I got a therapist because I learned that using drugs was the symptom. But the diagnosis from the prognosis, why was I getting high? So you have to discover your why. Is it to be cool? Is it because you're trying to numb your pain? So I'm able to talk now about my problems. These young people need to understand that they're in a situation because of their parents, maybe. All they need to do is grow up. Keep growing up. Everything you go through is medicine for somebody else. So I would tell them to first pray to God.
Definitely.
Once God gives you direction on where you need to go at in your life, then you got to be obedient enough to sacrifice. You need to sacrifice being in a situation where you have everything and be humble.
Yeah.
You got to be humble.
So is it one at a time?
Definitely, boy. Definitely, you learn about that. I'd have been up and down, down and up and down, down and up. I'm talking about script, had all, lose it. Get it all, lose it. Gotta start all over. Talking about from having your own everything to sleeping on the floor, sleeping on couches, staying with people. Man, yeah. No, he ain't lying.
Is it one no at a time and then you build up resiliency? How did that happen?
Definitely gotta stay humble. Always be grateful.
Just for the day. 1 second at a time. I go to meetings still because meeting makers make it. I got a sponsor. So I got somebody that's sober for a period of time that's longer than myself. So they could allow me to vent about my urges, my desires. I had to hang around people that wasn't using drugs. I had to do step work. I had to take inventory on the people I've hurt and make amends. I had to take inventory on the things I lost in the process.
Definitely got to separate yourself.
Main thing is, you just don't put one in you. I don't give a how mad you get, you lose your job. I done went to jail sober. I done had situations with my son, where my son, it's been a whole year since we've talked because I disciplined him in a way that his mom didn't approve of it. I still ain't put one in me. You know what I mean? I done had relationships where I lost, but I still ain't put one in me.
Amen.
You know, so that's what it's about, just not putting one in you. Because you're going to continue to have ups and downs in your life. You're going to continue to go through adversity, but you got to be so dogmatic to say, I will not put no drugs in me no matter what. Because you understand the spiral that it took you in. You know what I mean? And it's a trick bag it put you in. Like, are you clean now? You can smoke you one. You can have some little champagne.
Exactly.
One is too many, and 1,000 is never enough. Because I'm going to drink till the bottle's gone.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I know me. And if I drink till the bottle's gone, I ain't going to wake up the next morning and go to work. And if I go to work, I ain't getting paid that $26 an hour. And if I ain't getting paid that $26 an hour, I can't pay that car note. And if I don't pay that car note, I can't get around. And if I can't get around, I can't get no money, then I'm going to lose my sober living place where I stay. So I see the snowball effect from one drink could cause me, and it ain't worth it. So I choose not to.
And then I guess we
He
can
ain't
wrap
lying,
up
dude.
with,
He definitely ain't
you have a
lying.
business, or you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tell me about your entrepreneurial journey, or what you do in your business.
I'm glad you asked. So my business is called 1921, and it deals with what happened in 1921 with Black Wall Street. So I teach people how to start and expand existing businesses. I teach them
That's
how to write a
dope.
business plan, understanding cash flow spreadsheets, competitive analysis, market research. I also do motivational speaking. That's under my other LLC called What's Happening to Me. So I go into JCPS. I try to link with those in my hometown and speak to different substance camps for people who are still receiving treatment. Because I want to go back to the locations where I was in
Oh
treatment
yeah.
and I heard somebody to come in and they spoke and gave me a hope shot, and they told me how up they was when they was inside of a treatment center, but they overcame it and now they come back. So I want to give back to the areas where
Yeah, that's dope.
I was sitting down at with an all gray sweatsuit on, and
That's hard, man.
so those are the two businesses that I occupy at the moment.
Lastly, tell us where we can find you, your socials, all that. You got it.
No doubt, no doubt. You can check me out on Facebook if you're an old head. You can go to Facebook, Derek Mitchell. You can also check me out on Instagram, on IG. It's under Moolah Mecca.
Oh dang, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna go back. So y'all can check him out definitely.
So I want to give back to the areas where I was sitting down at with an all gray sweatsuit on, and so those are the two businesses that I occupy at the moment.
Lastly, tell us where we can find you, your socials, all that. You got it.
No doubt, no doubt. You can check me out on Facebook if you're an old head. You can go to Facebook, Derek Mitchell. You can also check me out on Instagram, on IG. It's under Moolah Mecca, Mulamecca. You can check me out on Anchor. It's called it's Checkmate,
Anchor.
Mr. 1921. You can check out my
The world is
podcast.
Anchor.
If you're interested in booking me for speaking engagements, you can reach me through my email address that I have provided. It's 1921 tmllc@gmail.com. These are some of the platforms that I'm standing on at the moment to provide opportunities to the world.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. God bless y'all.
That was dope. That was dope. He overcame his adversities. He's sticking to the track, sticking to the strip, going forward, and just keep pushing and going. That's dope though. Definitely dope. But this that was 36 ecstasy pills. Why is this down here? Was that like that the whole time? That's why. But yeah, that was 36 ecstasy pills. This is House Reacts. Catch y'all on another one. Stay tuned. Got some other things coming for y'all. Catch y'all on the next one, man. House. Until then, you did.